Good day, OA. My name is Lionel Garcia, and I'm your VP of Sales and Agent Development. And yes, I have a different venue today. As you can see, I'm in the classroom, if you don't know, here in Jacksonville, Florida. We just ended our PhD class. It started on Thursday. I got to work the weekend. So much fun opening the office at 7 a.m. I mean, who doesn't love doing that? But we're excited. I'm excited because as every Monday, I get to come to you live with our Motivation Monday. And listen, why Mondays are fantastic. 2 o'clock, we go over our wins of the week. So, what are your wins? What are your W's, right? Which are your personal or professional wins? What are you most proud of? What have you accomplished this last 7 days that you're just like, man, I'm so glad I did this, or I'm so proud of myself that I would love to know. For me, on the professional side, it's that we just completed PhD, and I had the privilege of sitting down as a student for PhD and learning the things that our PhD agents picked up, and we really spent 2 full days with CRM where our agents walked away with extensions ready-made, custom built for their particular use in their business. We spent some time with Gene at social media and went over ways to create a reel using Canva. We discovered ways to monetize and to advertise the business via Meta Business portal and all different types of things. So to me, I was really impressed with what we learned and the time that we spent. Plus, we had to celebrate with our agents, and we were able to take them out to a different venue than Dave and Buster's that we normally go to, and got to do that. So, what is your win? I want to know. What are you most proud of that you accomplished over the last 7 days? All right. So if you don't put it now while we're talking, no worries. Go ahead and put it in the replay. I'd love to read the comments. So this week we're going to talk about building confidence, right? See, it's funny because I think some people are like, oh, well, he's really confident, or man, he's so confident. It's impressive to be like him or like her, or maybe somebody who goes on stage, like, man, they're so confident. And the truth is, confidence isn't something that you're born with, right? Confidence is something that it's built upon, something that that grows on you, and that you actually get to flex and work like a muscle. And so confidence is really something that will help you, especially in our business, to get things going. So let's see. Oh, here we go. I love this. Drew, big win was completing the PhD and meeting some great new people. I have to admit, I'm going to call him out. He's sitting right across from me, Mr. Drew, and he's watching live. So thank you, Drew, and thanks for commenting. I love it. I love it. That's awesome. So why does this matter truly in our business today, in the travel business? Why does confidence matter? Listen, it matters because in our business, our clients, your customer, the passenger, they expect you to be the expert, right? You can't just be the pro in one brand or one type of travel. You need to be the expert in travel. They're counting on you to truly be, as we talked last week, the value interpreter, or maybe 2 weeks ago, the value interpreter of their two most valuable assets, their time and their money. So confidence is super, super important for that. It also fuels growth. Why? Because when you're confident, it empowers you to take chances, to take risks, to try new strategies and do new things. And it can even expand your business. Because here's the fun part or interesting part is what I've discovered is when I've lacked confidence, when I've been in sales and I lacked confidence, I struggled in getting the sale because maybe I was selling out of my own pocketbook, or maybe I wasn't confident in how I communicated that high ticket item or that product that had a commission and a comma with a commission in it, because I was afraid, what would they think if I presented something so expensive? But the truth is, people are buying all kinds of things, and you need to express confidence. And lastly, confidence matters in travel because honestly, it's contagious, right? As you're confident, you believe in yourself, others then believe in you, then your clients believe in you. And that's where the magic then happens, for sure. So what are some of the strategies that you can implement to build self-confidence? Number one, set small, achievable goals. We've talked about this in the past, especially when it came to the topic on goal setting. And maybe you've even heard it said before, how do you eat an elephant? I've never eaten an elephant, nor do I have an interest. But if you ever cared to eat an elephant, how do you do it? Take one bite at a time, right? And many times I've shared with you too, is just take that first step, followed by that next step, and then the next step. So set small, achievable goals. Then don't forget, track your progress. So for me, maybe you want to track that progress every week and see how are you tracking to that goal. Is that a per day goal that then turns into a week goal, which then turns into a month goal, which turns into a quarterly goal, which turns into an annual goal? And how are you tracking toward each one of those targets and at those checkpoints? And then when you reach that checkpoint, how did you do? Did you hit it? Then you better celebrate your achievement. Celebrate loud, be super proud. Join my Motivation Monday. Tell us about it. Let us celebrate you. Tell your friends, tell your coworkers, tell your clients. Be proud of what you've done. Number 4, continuously learn, continuously improve on building yourself. We should all focus on just being better than we were yesterday, right? We could only control what we do. And how do we get better? Just be better than you were the day before. Do something different than what you did the day before. Number 5, practice positive self-talk. It's interesting. I was doing some homework and I researched and found, thanks to Google, that the average person has over 6,000 thoughts a day. Okay, that's 6.5 thought transitions per minute. So what are you putting in your head when you're having those thoughts? Are there positive words? Are there negative words? What lies could you be telling yourself? Fill those thoughts with something positive. Build yourself up. Tell yourself the great things that you're doing. And like I said, make those small, attainable goals and targets so that you continuously celebrate yourself along the way. And lastly, number 6, surround yourself with a positive support group, with people that want to raise you up, because it's very easy to be around people that really just have a gray cloud over their head all the time. Well, you know what? Find that person who's a pocket full of sunshine, right? Is that a song? Maybe. And find that person, keep them near, be the sunshine for them. Let them be the sunshine for you. So if it's an OA, I know many of you have built your groups within Kickstart or Advanced Class or PhD Facebook groups, and you really just support each other back and forth all the time. That is a tremendous, tremendous win. So let's talk about this motivation moment. Confidence doesn't come from knowing everything. It comes from being willing to learn, grow, and guess what? Show up anyway. I have to tell you, I don't know everything. I like to pretend like I know everything. And if you ask my kids, they'll tell you that I most definitely make them believe that I know it all. But I don't. And I can't even claim to know it all. But I will tell you what, I will try my best to find that answer for you. I will work to get you the answer. And that's what we need to know. That's how confidence gets built and grows, is from people knowing that you'll get the answer, people knowing that you'll go to bat for them. So it doesn't matter. Don't work so hard at trying to be somebody you're not. Work on being the best version of you. Now, there was a comment that came in here. Let's see. We had Lisa. What did Lisa want to say? Thank you. Oh, of course. Oh, Lisa, you're watching the PhD also. I love this. This is great. You just left the classroom and now you're watching my live. That is awesome. 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 Thank you so much. That's great. So here is our call to action. I would love for you to share one small goal that you're working on this week, right? I know it's just Monday, but maybe it's your week. You know, if you're in this PhD class, your week started Thursday. So what is one small goal that you are working on this week? I'm going to tell you mine. I got a personal one. My personal one is to get back to the gym. I've consistently now gone and worked out over the last 6 weeks at least once. My goal this week is to have 2 workout sessions this week. I know it's not going to be super transformational, but talk about small, attainable actionable goals. I want to go to the gym at least twice this week. And when I do, I'm going to celebrate and I'm going to be proud of myself, give myself a little pat on the back. And then my body's going to be sore from it, but it's okay because that means I am making improvements. We got another comment that came in here. We got Donna. Thank you for the great weekend. Besides attending this class, I became a first-time grandma. Yes. Yes, I saw the picture. That is awesome, Donna. Thanks for being here with us. And congratulations to recently being given that blessing of being a grandma. And congratulations to your son. That is awesome, your son and your daughter-in-law. All right. This week I had two quotes. I couldn't make up which quote to do. I think both of them are super valuable. So here we go. The first one's from Arthur Ashe. Start where you are. Use what you have and do what you can. I think that's so valuable because sometimes, especially some of us type A personalities, we want everything buttoned up, every T crossed, every I dotted, and we want everything ready to go before we get started. Just get started. The best time to do it is right now. So that's what I would tell you. That's from Arthur Ashe. And this one from Zig Ziglar. I like this one too. And let's see. You are the only person on earth who can use your ability. Come on. That has to build some confidence. Really? You're the only one that has your ability on this planet because you are one of one. That's it. They broke the mold once they made you. So take advantage of the fact that you are the only one with that ability. So with that, I do have some more comments before we go here. Oh, I like this. All right. So this is a funny one. Nicole, you want to finish your chicken coop tomorrow. That's a win. Save the eggs or sell them. Listen, there's good money in that. So good for you. And Ms. D, my plan for the week is to focus on accomplishing 3 specific things each weekday. Congratulations. I hope you have those 3 things written down, but I love your targets. So with that, I want to say thank you so much for joining me this week, Motivation Monday. I'm excited that you're going to have a great week ahead of you. You have those small goals, attainable goals that you're going to achieve, and you're going to build confidence along the way. So feel free to share with me what those goals are, what your targets are, and when you reach those goals this week. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next week on Monday. Bye-bye.